Hey, I've got a secret to share with you, and you might not like it. But you know what? We've been looking at modals lately and stuff, and native speakers never think about the word modal. In fact, I could confidently argue that easily 95% of all native speakers don't even know what the word modal means. However, we use modals all day long, every day, with a precision that enables us to communicate exactly what we want to say and minimize confusion. Now, the challenge for an English learner like you is one, understanding how each modal affects the meaning of what we want to say. And two, how to use them in a sentence structure so that you can clearly communicate what you want to say. But in this video, we're going to look at a third dimension of that challenge, which is learning through hearing how to recognize native speakers when they say them, and what they're actually communicating when they use them. Let's start with this simple dialogue.
I'm worried about Bob. I think he might have crashed the car.
No, that can't be. We'd have heard something by now.
Well, I don't know, man. I knew I shouldn't have let him take the car.
Well, what else could you have done? Surely you wouldn't have made him walk.
Well, of course I'd have made him walk. Walking is safe.
No way, Jose. Out walking, he could have fallen into a deep, dark black hole and we'd never see him again.
Okay, well, how many modals did you hear? Well, let me assure you that there were 9 modals used in that short dialogue. 9! 9! Let's listen to it again. Now, since modals are auxiliaries that always accompany a verb, I'll list the verbs this time, and that way you can see if you can detect the modal before it. Let's try that.
I'm worried about Bob. I think he might have crashed the car.
No, that can't be. We'd have heard something by now.
Well, I don't know, man. I knew I shouldn't have let him take the car.
Well, what else could you have done? Surely you wouldn't have made him walk.
Well, of course I'd have made him walk. Walking is safe.
No way, Jose. Out walking, he could have fallen into a deep, dark black hole and we'd never see him again.
Still tricky? One reason you may be having a hard time is because natives contract modals, like almost always. But we go even further and actually compress the pronunciation of them. Probably because we're lazy. Here, let's look at the whole transcript. I'll play it one more time with the modals at especially slow speed so that it's easier to identify.
I'm worried about Bob. I think he
Might crash.
the car.
No, that can't be. Can't be. We'd have heard something by now.
Well, I don't know, man. I knew
I shouldn't have let
him take the car.
Well, what else could you have done? Surely you wouldn't have made him walk.
Well, of course
I'd have made
him walk. Walking is safe.
No way, Jose. Out walking, he could have fallen into a deep, dark black hole and we'd never see him. We'd never see him again.
Now, you see how that works? Those two people talking have no idea that they just used 9 modals. It comes out of them naturally because they've been speaking English their entire lives. Now, you do not have that kind of time to learn it the way that we natives did. Plus, you're probably not around English 24/7. But you can, in fact, learn it a lot faster than we ever did anyway. That's true. Because your brain at this point in your life is developed enough to put information together quickly and also to put it into practice. And practice is a matter of just doing it. Write down something, anything that you would like to say that a modal will help you to say more clearly. Or write the dialogue with a friend, or even that person you sometimes talk to in the mirror. And then practice saying it. You can even practice this dialogue and practice saying it just like they do. Well, I hope this was helpful in one way or another. That's it for now. Have a good one.